Hey folks, welcome back. I have your latest home prices and insights for Peel and Durham area for week ending August 11th. Prices, activity, real estate is nuts in this area. We've made it really simple if you want to talk to me directly about real estate, buying, selling, whatever's on your mind. We've linked my calendar in the description below. So just go to the description, click on my calendar if you want to talk to me about anything, and pick a time that makes sense for you. This way I'll know ahead of time and I'll make sure I'm available and we could talk about whatever's on your mind, obviously real estate related. I've been getting messages lately, people asking, just commenting, if the market is so hot, why are some properties sitting out there? Well, the market is hot, and here's my take on why some properties are sitting there. It's not just from data, but it's from me personally being a full-time realtor, being in the field, working with buyers and sellers every single day. Two main points. One, some sellers have wild expectations. They see the headlines, they've been seeing the numbers, and I'm going to show you some crazy numbers shortly, and their expectations are just too high, and those properties will sit. The other thing, who you hire matters. Hiring the wrong realtor could many times, and it just mess things up for you. I see realtors, some of them are, man, they're working hard, they're up to technology, they're really genuinely want to do the best for their clients, and other realtors just not so much. But don't be naive and think this is just a real estate thing, or don't be naive in thinking that what happens in other industries doesn't happen in real estate. For sure it does. For example, a good mechanic could right away pick out the work that a bad mechanic did on your car. A good carpenter could right away point to the wall and say, who'd you hire to do that? Real estate is the same way. A good realtor is way superior to a realtor that's not so good. And we don't always see it, but that's the reality. We see it. The good realtors see the realtors that are really not doing the best for their clients. Anyways, that's all I want to say to that. Who you hire matters. There's some crazy things going on in Peel and Durham area. Let's get right into it. Okay, so here's the summary. So I'm covering Mississauga, I'm covering Brampton, and for Durham, I'm putting together Ajax, Pickering, and Whitby as one area. So up here, we have Mississauga, pretty steady as she goes with average sold price. We have Brampton over here that's up a little bit from the previous week, and the Durham area is down a little bit, but just a smidgen, not much. Let's take a close look at Mississauga. This is for detached properties only. So, sales up a little bit from the previous week. We sold 53 detached properties in Mississauga last week, and it's been pretty steady over the last 5-6 weeks or so. I mean, it's way down from our peak. However, July, August, sales are normally lower. There's no major, train smash here. Sales are lower. This is kind of normal for us. But it has been pretty steady. And average sold price is up slightly to $1,469,000, up slightly from the previous week. And it looks like it's come down a little bit, but, pretty steady there. We're up 10% from last year's average sold price. But last year we sold 10 properties during this week at $2 million or more. And this week it was 5. So we sold half of what we sold last week. I'm at 10% higher with fewer of the luxury properties selling, Mississauga is doing pretty good. Of the 53, 55% sold at list price or more. So it's a little bit calmer than when we were at 70s and the high 60s. It's a little bit calmer in Mississauga right now. Not as competitive, but still competitive. The market is extremely strong. 76 were listed, which is half of what we were listing last year at this time. And 76, when we look at the orange, so the orange is this year, the blue is last year, 76, 64 the previous week, 83, 71, 82, 87. It's pretty consistent week after week what we're listing right now. But look at months of inventory, down to 0.8 months of inventory. Days on market is 14. Average sold price is pretty steady. It's a strong market in Mississauga. It's pretty much steady as she goes. Let me talk about Brampton. Things get really nuts now. Watch this. We sold 107 detached properties in Brampton last week. So sales-wise, it's been pretty steady over the last 5, 6, 7 weeks or so. 8 of those properties were at $2 million or more, which is a huge jump from, I'm going back, I've got about 9 months or so on the board here. That's the biggest week, which helps to explain why average sold price is way up there. $1,313,000 is the average sold price for Brampton. And Brampton average sold price, where the rest of the world peaked in March, Brampton came down a little bit for 1 month, month and a half, and then average sold price has been going up and up and up, it seems almost on a weekly basis here. So Brampton is you're going to hear the headlines, on fire, all these different names there, but Brampton is extremely strong right now when it comes to prices. This is nuts, 34% higher than last year's average sold price. And yeah, so you've got those luxury properties. You've got 8 of them selling at $2 million. We're comparing to only 1 last year. For sure, that's going to increase the average sold price for that week. But even without that, we've been in the 25, 30, 18, 28% higher than last year for months now. So it's been like that for a long time. Of the 107, 74% sold at list price or more. It's extremely competitive in Brampton. Listings are up to 139 listings, still much less than last year, but 139 listings is more than what it's been for about a month and a half. But active listings is only 161. There's not many properties available for sale in Brampton. Look at this. This is nuts. It's just, I don't know what other word. Sorry, my vocabulary doesn't change the word nuts, but 0.3 months of inventory is extremely low. If you're out there looking for property in Brampton, it's going to feel like there's nothing available, or it's major competition to buy what is available. Days on market is sitting at 10, and I got to tell you, if it wasn't for offer dates where you're holding back offers in 1 week or in 10 days, this days on market would be 1 or 2. It wouldn't be as high as 10. So 0.3 months of inventory, that's Brampton. Let me tell you about our newest listing. It's located in the popular area of Jefferson and Richmond Hill. Now this is a builder's custom home, so many great features. It's the only home with 3-car garage in the whole neighborhood. Come and let me show you some more amazing features. Now, just in case there's ever any power failure in the neighborhood, you have a backup generator. It's Generac, popular brand. Powers the whole home. You have a massive walk-up basement here for entertaining. And the backyard, it backs onto a forest. Now this is a pie-shaped lot. The back spans to 119 feet. Now keep in mind, this is a builder's home, so it's been customized in so many ways. It's one of a kind. You'll love the layout. We have this office over here with French doors, private office space. You have a massive, beautiful kitchen. You could fit a big table in this area here. You have a corner sink, big island, and a chef's desk area. The kitchen is open concept to the family room. Now this family room is a 2-story family room with tall, massive windows. And you have this customized library up top there that is The only one in the whole neighborhood. The second floor has 3 bathrooms, 4 bedrooms. Let me show you the principal room. The master ensuite was done only 2 years ago. It's a 6-piece spa bathroom. The basement is finished, tall ceilings, 3-piece bathroom. There's a roughed-in kitchen area, gas fireplace, and this amazing walk up to the backyard. You'll love this 3,500 square foot customized builder's home. Call for details. Look at the Durham area, and again, what I'm doing for Durham is I'm combining Ajax, Pickering, and Whitby as one area. We sold 69 detached properties last week, and 69 also for the last few weeks or so. It's kind of in the ballpark. Average sold price is $1,111,000, just slightly lower than where it was before for the previous week, and it's been pretty steady average sold price over the last few months for a while now. 27% higher than last year's average sold price. Of the 69, 81% sold at list price or more. 81%. That's going to feel like almost all of them. It's kind of like the weather. It's 22 feels like 30. 81% feels like all of them you're competing for. 68 listings. That's it. 0.2 months of inventory. There's no stock. There's absolutely no stock. 0.2 months of inventory is going to feel like, man, if I don't buy it today, in an hour, it's sold. Days on market are 11, and that's an artificial, I'm saying an artificial number. It's because we're holding offers back and waiting for an offer date that is bringing up the days on market. Otherwise, it would be 1 or 2, or, you know, I don't know. Can you be 0 days on market? Probably. But 0.2 months of inventory. Look at this. Mississauga, 0.8. Brampton, 0.3. Durham, 0.2. It's extremely competitive. In a few weeks, we're going to be into the fall market. Market is tight. It's competitive. There's very, very little inventory out there. What do you think is going to happen in the fall? To me, the story is already being written now. I expect the market to be crazy in the fall. Comment below. Let me know what you think. My name is Santo Sessa with 3 Max Premier. I hope you find this information helpful. Share it with your friends. Consider subscribing if you like this information. Hit the bell button so you're reminded when these videos come up. Have a great day.